Hello guys, good morning. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Please do not mind this face. I am very tired and exhausted. People really don't talk about this phase, the phase that people go through abroad. They only bring out the beautiful side, the time of happiness and all. This time, like I came back this morning from work. I've not slept. Look at my eyes. I've just gone to drop my baby, my 3-year-old, in school, and it's just 3 hours class every day, 3 good hours. People will say, "Oh, that 3 hours will be enough for you to sleep." That is if you don't have other things that you need to do before your child or your children comes back from school. At the African shop that I need to get some African stuff this morning. Getting there, they've not opened, and I had to call them, and they said, "Oh, that I should wait for like 15 to 20 minutes." And I said, "Okay, let me just make this video." You can hear in my voice that I am very tired and exhausted. Life abroad is not easy. It's not easy. Those who come out, I don't come around to tell you what is really happening. And it's so sad when you hear people bashing them and telling them, if it's not good, why don't you come back? Why not come back? If there's money abroad, people will rush back to Nigeria. People will rush back to their country. I'm telling you, every money, like 98% of the money we earn here, go back to the system, go back to bills. The money in your account does not really belong to you. You're just working and putting it there for the direct debit to just be going out and all that. That's just how we live for here. I see people talk about insecurity. If abroad ever happened to you, please keep quiet. Do not say never, ever. Never. Because there is insecurity everywhere. I have a child who is in secondary school here. Anytime my child is going to school, I never forget to commit her into God's hands. I should not go or pass the road where bad things are happening. You see people, unliving people, or children out there. Children are going to school, with knives and all that. Now, I just heard about shooting, and I used to hear that all this shooting thing happen in America, but I never believed that it does happen here in the UK. But yeah, it started happening. My daughter came back home last week early because said they had some shootings. So now they are not trying to teach them safe escape or safe pressure, how to live, on how to behave, or how to, behave when anything is happening. So they were just teaching them like a practical, things are happening like this. This is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do, hide of the light and things like that. My brothers and my sisters, there are insecurity everywhere, but you will never hear about it in the social media. Unlike Africa, to be precise, Nigeria, because that's where I'm from. You will never hear these things on social media the way you will hear it when it happens in Nigeria. So there are insecurity everywhere. Are we talking about the mental state, the mental health? People are sad. People are unhappy. People are like every day. You see people drink medication just to be able to function, every day. Some people cannot sleep at night anymore. Like night is like their morning. They need to depend on medication just to sleep. And do you know what these medications are doing in people's lives? Any medication you take, it kills that thing and affects another in your system. There's the paracetamol this paracetamol, because of the mental health nurse course that I'm doing, when I heard about the effect of this paracetamol, common paracetamol, is more heavier than all these big names of medication that you're hearing. I'm telling you. The thing that, the effect of like what it affects in your body, paracetamol, my dear. So that's why when I see people bashing those that have the courage to go back home, God, the way I defend them, it look as if I should come out from that internet and give them a big slap, like a sounding slap that will resound their brain, their brain will be functioning properly. Let them live there. They know the reason why they relocate back to Africa. Why are you going into their comment section and be wishing them bad? Wishing them bad that Nigeria will happen to you. You've not, oh, this, that, you will run back. Why? Why are you projecting evil on them? They went to Nigeria, they didn't take you along with them. Let them live their life in peace. Let them live their life in peace. They know the reason why they relocate back home. Abroad will not be sweet and they would still decide to go back to Nigeria. Let them live their life. People like this who bash others, they want to be in those shoes, but they don't have anything to fall back on in Nigeria. To jackpot abroad is the easiest thing to happen to anybody in Africa. But to jackpot is the real VIP. To jackpot to go back to Nigeria after you have spent years abroad is the hardest of all. So if they have that courage to go back to Nigeria, please let them be. If they have courage to go back to Africa, let them be. If you cannot pray for them or wish them well, pass. Because a lot of people are dying in abroad all because of what people will say, because they don't have the courage. What family will say, what friends and well-wishers will say concerning their traveling back to Nigeria or relocating back to Nigeria. So because they don't have that courage, they decide to live in this country or live abroad and suffer. And I pity those people who believe or listen or listen to what people will say. If you go, they will say. If you don't go, they will say. Do you prefer them to take you back home in a coffee? Or you prefer to live your life for other people? Happiness? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Please, guys, if you are fed up of this country, you know in your heart, you know in your mind that you are not just living here, you are just existing. And your spirit and soul is telling you to go back to your country. Because that is the place you're going to find your happiness. Please go. Run. You only need direction from God alone. Human, you don't need direction from them. If things turn out for good for you, see all this talkative here and there, they will still come back to wish you congratulations. So do you and do not listen to anybody. Don't listen to family, because family will never, ever, you know how many ever is going to be like ever tell you to come back to Nigeria or come back to Africa. They will never encourage you to come back. Because they don't know what you are facing here. They don't know. So if you are fed up of this country, just plan yourself properly. Don't rush. Don't follow the crowd because you see other people are going. Follow your instinct. Pray over it. Save up something. Go back to Nigeria and face your life. Don't go to Nigeria or don't go to Africa and start living like the alpha and the omega of everybody. Face yourself. Face your life. If you have children, face your life and your children. Your family will be fine. You did not come back home to come and take care of any other person. You went back home to take care of yourself and your children. If you have kids or anybody, face yourself. And if I must advise you, stay far away from your family. Stay far away from them. If maybe, for example, you are from Edo State, go live in Lagos. If you are from Imo State, go live in another state, far away from your family. Believe me, and things will work better for you. Just plan yourself. Do not depend on anybody's validation for you to make your plans. No, you don't need anybody, because if anything happened to you today, nobody cares. People will live their life. You came to this world by yourself. If you are living all by yourself. You are not living with any family member. You are not living with your loved ones. You are not living with your children. You are going to live this life like you are living this life alone. You are not taking anybody along. So why will you allow everybody, or why will you allow people to dictate your life for you? People are suffering here. And so people are living abroad, but they are a shadow of themselves. So yeah, I just came to put out this here today because I am exhausted. I just pray God provide for me, because my grandfather It's just at the corner. Guys, please. And I'm going to take you guys along. I'm sorry, guys, I did not make an intro. Please, forgive me. My name is Edith, and I go by the name Edee'sCorner on my YouTube channel. I'm a single mom, live in the United Kingdom, and I've got 3 kids. I'm a student, I work. So, on this my channel, we talk about motherhood, lifestyle, everything good here. Believe me, you will never regret, following me. Please, guys, follow me, comment, and turn on the notification button. At any time I put out a video, you'll be the first to watch. Guys, please, I really want to know your opinion regarding this Jackpot. Do you think it's been like... And before I go, I really, really want to commend those that are, having that courage now, having courage to return back home. Because years back, you see people who return home at the age of 70, at the age of 18, after they have worked their life out, just as if they are going back home to now wait for death to come. But you see the generation of nowadays, they don't wait for that age anymore. And that brings joy to me. They don't wait for the age of 70, 80 to go back home. Once they are tired, they have, save up small thing. They go back home. You see 30-year-old going back home, 40-year-old going back home, 50 years old going back home. Please, I really, really, battle those courage. I really battle them. And I pray that whatever decision they have made will work for them, that God will order their footsteps, and God will direct them and, lead them to the right places, the right people, so that those that have laughed at them will come back to rejoice with them, and that it's going to come to pass in our life as we make this journey of Jackpot. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you for stopping by. Please, guys, do not forget to follow, subscribe, turn on the notification button, comment. I want to hear your opinions as well on this, going back to Nigeria and how life is treating you currently in the Western world. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate, I love you all so much. But remember that God loves you the most. Peace.